Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, December 29th. You'll be interested to know, 180 years ago, today in 1845, Texas joined the United States through a formal annexation that brought its republic into the Union after years of independent nation building. That milestone expanded American territory, opened new economic opportunities, and shaped the nation's growth and political landscape as it absorbed a proud frontier community. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. This morning it's looking clean with 1-foot waves rolling in. Conditions should stay consistent throughout the morning with light sideshore winds at 3 to 5 miles per hour. By the afternoon, expect glassy conditions as winds shift to east-southeast under 5 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 12 p.m. with a 1-foot low tide, when the west-southwest swell is 1 foot at 7 seconds, and the offshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first low tide on Monday will be a half-foot at 11:45 a.m., followed by a 3-foot high tide just before 6. The nearshore buoy at Santa Monica Pier reads 63 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions remain clean with waves at 0 to 1 foot through Tuesday, offering easy paddles for beginners. Wednesday holds steady at 1 foot, maintaining clean conditions and light winds. By Thursday, expect similar 1-foot waves, but choppy conditions develop in the afternoon, making it less favorable for surfing later in the day. This morning, it's mostly sunny, and it feels like 41 degrees, with 15-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:53, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:59. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a high near 68 and a north-northeast wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting to 20. A chance of showers arise overnight into Wednesday, with highs dipping to the mid-60s and patchy fog Wednesday night into New Year's Day before more rain showers. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, starting January 1st, 2026, a new California law will require most tortillas and corn mesa products sold in the state to contain folic acid, a vitamin crucial for infant health. This change aims to address a significant gap for Latina mothers who have been found to consume folic acid at much lower rates than their white counterparts. State data shows that only about 28% of Latinas reported taking folic acid before pregnancy, compared to 46% of white women. As a result, Latinas face a higher risk of giving birth to babies with neural tube defects. California is now the first state to mandate this addition, requiring manufacturers to include 0.7 milligrams of folic acid per pound of flour. Now on to sports. The San Francisco 49ers held on to beat the Chicago Bears, 42-38, in a thrilling game on Sunday Night Football. The Bears had a chance to win the game on the final play from the 2-yard line, but Caleb Williams' throw into the end zone fell incomplete. Brock Purdy had another massive game, throwing for 303 yards and accounting for 5 total touchdowns, while Christian McCaffrey recorded 181 scrimmage yards and added a touchdown. Williams was impressive in the loss, throwing for 330 yards and 2 touchdowns. The 49ers remain in a wild card spot in the standings, but can claim the NFC West title and the #1 overall seed in the conference with a win at home against the Seattle Seahawks next week. Chicago's loss eliminates it from contention for the #1 seed, locking the Bears into either the #2 or 3 seed. In local sports, Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford and receiver Puka Nacua lead a high-scoring offense as the Rams aim to improve their playoff position against the Falcons. The game kicks off tonight at 5:15 on ESPN, with the Rams favored by 8 points. Currently, the Rams hold an 11-win and 4-loss record, while the Falcons sit at 6 wins and 9 losses. In their last encounter, the Rams edged out the Falcons 31-27 on September 18th. Linebacker Nate Landman, who has had a revelatory season, will be key in containing Falcons running back Bijan Robinson. In top news, a gastroenterologist says that a popular food is wreaking havoc on your gut. Maintaining a healthy gut is crucial for overall health and avoiding gastrointestinal issues. Experts suggest limiting highly processed and sugary drinks, such as soda and energy drinks, as they damage the gut lining. Pratama Diba, MD, explains that this damage can lead to leaky gut, which is linked to various health complications. Lena Vukovic, MS, adds that such drinks promote harmful gut bacteria. To protect gut health, limit candy, baked goods, fruit juice, alcohol, spicy foods, and excessive caffeine. In business news, the FBI has deployed additional personnel and investigative resources to Minnesota to dismantle large-scale fraud schemes exploiting federal programs, Director Kash Patel stated on social media. Patel noted the agency already dismantled a $250,000 fraud scheme that stole federal food aid meant for vulnerable children during the COVID pandemic, leading to 78 indictments and 57 convictions. He believes this is just the tip of a very large iceberg. Federal prosecutors estimate as much as $9 billion has been stolen across schemes linked to the state's Somalia population. Patel is aware of a daycare center in Minneapolis that received $4 million despite reportedly having no enrolled children. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged over the weekend at $89,000. Ethereum is up 0.5% to just over 3,000. And XRP is up 1% to $1.88. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. China's rocket startup, LandSpace, is aiming to become China's equivalent of SpaceX. Recently, LandSpace became the first Chinese company to conduct a reusable rocket test, raising eyebrows in the industry. Despite the failure of the Zhuk 3 rocket test, the initiative is invigorating China's space sector, traditionally dominated by state-owned entities. LandSpace's focus on providing a low-cost launch option is critical to China's plans for building up 10,000 satellite constellations in upcoming decades. As LandSpace prepares for another launch, it draws inspiration from SpaceX's innovative approach to reusability and rapid iteration. And in entertainment news, James Cameron's sci-fi threequel Avatar, Fire and Ash, comfortably topped the domestic box office over the Christmas stretch. The film added a solid $64 million over the traditional weekend and $88 million since Christmas. Avatar, Fire and Ash has generated $217.7 million in North America and $760 million worldwide after 2 weekends. A24's Marty Supreme debuted with $17.4 million over the weekend and $27.1 million through the 4-day holiday frame. Disney's Zootopia 2 remains strong, outpacing newcomers with $20 million over the weekend. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American historian and author, Barbara Tuchman. And she said, "Books are the carriers of civilization. Without books, history is silent, literature dumb, science crippled, thought and speculation at a standstill." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Los Angeles.